During a U.S. Senate hearing, India's actions were discussed alongside other cases of cross-border repression by China, Russia, and Iran. The hearing focused on the courage of exiles, journalists, activists, and human rights defenders who speak out against autocrats. The hearing highlighted India's alleged involvement in cross-border repression, including the plot to assassinate a U.S. citizen critical of the Indian government and the killing of a Canadian Sikh leader. The term transnational repression was used to describe India's actions. The hearing discussed the escalating efforts of autocratic governments, including China, Russia, and India, to target journalists and dissidents residing abroad. Various proposals were suggested to fight transnational repression, including the introduction of the International Freedom Protection Act. The committee also focused on cases of government agents from China and Russia targeting opposition members and journalists settled in other countries. Michael Abramovitz, president of Freedom House, stated that China accounted for 30% of all incidents of transnational repression. He urged the U.S. government to address such cases even when involving close partners and allies like Saudi Arabia and India. Senator Tim Kaine focused on allegations against the Indian government, particularly the case of a drug trafficker allegedly hired by an Indian government agent. Kaine expressed concern over the statement, "We have so many targets," and highlighted the different reactions of India to Canada and the U.S. Abramovitz suggested obtaining more information about India's activities in democracies and being transparent about the situation. He recommended publicizing the information obtained from U.S. government sources. Abramovitz noted India's democratic backsliding and the potential connection to the alleged plot. He also mentioned that India had been downgraded to a partly free country in Freedom House's annual report.